So a lot of things have been going on. The border gore is absolutely real in this series right now. But let's go ahead and check over the ledger, look at kind of overall army size and development. And by the way, over the break, Persia did declare war, and they immediately pretty much fully annexed Naj. Naj still has one more province left, but that will not exist for very much longer. I'm waiting for Egypt to probably declare war. Egypt is actually in their own separate war. They're starting to eat away at some of the tribes of kind of the sub-Saharan tribes that are still behind in technology, which I'm not sure. It's very interesting. Now we're going to see maybe some anger. Well, I mean, the American AI probably doesn't realize it yet, but we might eventually see an Egyptian-American border, and that's going to be really entertaining to watch. I do believe, let's see here, they're a Muslim tech group, so they might be slightly behind, but not super far behind. I mean, I guess technically, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to make any predictions there. But anyways, let's go ahead and check on the ledger. We'll look over this a little bit later. The Americans are at war again with more tribes of sub-Saharan Africa. But let's check in on development first. I do love checking in on who has the most development. Right now it is Russia, and they are dominating in terms of development. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that they had peaced out with Sweden. Sweden is dead. Whoa. Okay, I apologize. Maybe you guys probably noticed this in the last video. I just picked this up right now. Sweden is dead. And it's funny because Sweden was able to release Danish Equatorial Africa, but at that point they were not able to save themselves. Holy crap, Russia. That is scary. Oh, that is really, really scary. So no wonder their development is so high. They're 600 points above the USA. Then we have Qing here, which really right now, Qing and the USA need to work together or something. Something needs to go down. Peru being very successful in their own wars in South America. Brazil's trying to catch up as best they can, but they're not having the best of luck right now. Mexico, not bad either at 838. Canada as well. So a lot of the nations in North America are doing quite well for themselves. Here is Brazil, but there's quite a big drop-off from Canada to Brazil. Austria, Prussia. You know, Europe isn't very strong right now. A lot of the power is in North America, but this region is so divided, and there really aren't very many alliances forming up. Oh, look at that. Canada's not even allied to the British Columbia anymore. Yeah, they're just allied to former British colonies, except for, obviously, the USA. I'm sure at some point someone's going to support the independence of, oh my gosh, they have 100% liberty desire. But right now, nobody's willing to support that independence because no one wants to go to war with Russia. I would like to see the entire continent of North Africa, why do I keep saying that? I'd like to see the entire continent of North America kind of unite. Mexico, USA, and Canada all declaring the independence, or I guess the desire for this Russian colony to be independent. But I seriously doubt we're ever going to see that. Anyways, that is just development. Let's go ahead and check on, let's see here, army size. And I'll look at force limit, but I apologize. You know, previously when I checked on the ledger, I didn't check in on total army size as of right now. But again, I mean, that's something to just like look at. I mean, I guess we have to look at both. We do need to glance at both. But for now, I mean, this is going to show us who can have the most power and then who actually does have the most power in the total category. But yeah, obviously the Russians have a huge amount of troops. They could probably maybe take over the world if they really wanted to, especially with this alliance with the USA that they have. Then we have, so look at this. Out of the top 4, 3 of them are from North America. Wow. And then we have Peru here. Qing actually quite low in the list. I'm surprised that they're so low in their force limit. I didn't think we'd see that. Then it's Austria, Prussia, British Columbia. A lot of manpower must be coming out of North America, I'm guessing. Anyways, let's go to navies because navy sizes are pretty good. Portugal, good. So again, they've got a good force limit, but this is where I messed up last time. They only have 20 ships right now. I don't know why. And you know, the British are in the same situation, 127 ships, but they only have 26 ships at the moment. The Russians actually have the biggest fleet in the world, I believe. We should probably just check in on actual size. Oh, whoa, no, they don't. Mexico, the USA, Brazil, and then Russia. Then it's Peru. So something desperately needs to happen between the USA-Russian alliance, or at least just some of the alliances that the Russians have. It's just way too dominant right now. No wonder no one's willing to support the independence of the Russian colony. No one wants to face this on their own. That would be just a suicide mission. Anyways, let's go down to current wars and kind of keep an eye on this. There's really nothing too crazy besides the Egyptians going after some of the tribes in sub-Saharan Africa. That's about it. Oh, Morocco. When did Morocco form up? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Morocco's been here for... I'm done. I'm sorry. That was one of the dumbest things I've said. I forgot about them because they haven't done anything. Naples also peaced out with France. I forgot to talk about that. I knew about this one. Naples took over most of the North African coast. So they are looking pretty powerful. What are these? Spanish revolutionaries. Yeah, not too many of the revolutionary AI rebels have had success when occupying provinces. They haven't had too much luck at all. So Persia's looking better and better. They could go after the UAE, which I believe their truce is almost up. Yeah, next year the truce will be up, so Persia can try again to expand their territory in the Arabian Peninsula, which actually would be fantastic for them because they'd be able to unite Persian Oman. Ooh, what's going on here? Pretender rebels. All right, so those aren't that bad. I think they're just going to maybe increase the autonomy of many of the provinces inside of Punjab, but that's not too bad. Punjab Pretender rebels. I'm not sure if I said that wrong. I believe I did. Anyways, let's also not forget that... wait, there's also a few tribes in the subcontinent of India back at war with the British. No big surprise there. Oh yeah, they're at war with so many, but they're winning most of these wars. See, that's the thing, man. The British are still winning most of these wars. Australia at war with the British, but they're attempting to change the government type of Great Britain, which I don't think they're going to have too much luck in at all. Spain still controls a lot of territory here in Papua New Guinea, as well as the Philippines. They still control their Philippine region, but that is not a colony again, so they probably will never lose that stuff. Now, how's Japan doing? Japan is very quiet. And of course, it's kind of normal for them to be quiet, but Qing could really use an alliance with Japan. Obviously, keep it with Thailand. They need someone to unite the region entirely in Southeast Asia. That would help them a lot. Then if they obviously get that alliance, then they can maybe utilize all the manpower and all the base tax that is in this region of the map. That would help them out a lot. But yeah, at the moment, I mean, Qing just can't do anything. They can't go to war with Russia. Russia is just way too powerful. As well as because we have the Ottomans. I mean, the Ottomans were possibly a big factor to stop the Russians, because that was back before they lost the Balkan state countries, and Egypt was still their vassal. The Ottomans looked like they could possibly take on Russia. I mean, they did a pretty good job for the most part, but yeah, once the Ottomans fell apart, it's really allowed the Russians to kind of do whatever they want. Oh, look at this. Oh, I didn't even realize that Switzerland had taken over so much of Burgundian lands. So yeah, we're also seeing a very powerful Switzerland. This game is just insane. Insane. The border Gore, I mean, we're seeing nations that have never done well, I don't think, in even any campaign I've ever had in EU4. I mean, it's very crazy. American West Africa, so they'll probably be going after Sokoto, I'm guessing. Oh, Sweden does still control lands. I didn't realize that. Well, good for them. They still control... but this is no longer Swedish Niger coast, which I believe it was in a few videos ago. Now it's just Sweden, because that's all they have anymore. Man, that is crazy. Let's check out on Portuguese Angola. They are supported by Mombasa and Qing. Their independences, I'm sorry. They're at war with the British, so their hands are full. They probably won't be declaring an independence war anytime too soon, but a lot of these colonies I have been noticing are at 100% liberty desire. So, I mean, there might be still a second wave of independent nations. Brazil will probably acquire these two provinces away from the British. Oh, I should say 3. More than likely. Any other big things that are going on? Brazil and Australia, 2 very powerful nations, losing their war with the British. They are losing their war with the British. We have a small tribe in North Africa that is actually dominating revolutionary France, a 15 war score. Cameroon is at war with Gabon, and I believe Gabon is going to be successful. Yes, they will. So it's kind of a race to eat up the tribes remaining here in West Africa. We've got Egypt going to war, and the Americans going to war, and Gabon just being attacked from all sides here. East, west, and south. Right now, obviously, they'd probably be attacked from the north, but France has kind of got their hands full. Hey, Morocco took over some territory, too. Look at that. They took over quite a bit of territory, actually. So Africa is just kind of a huge mess right now, to be honest. Nobody likes Persia, so it'd be a struggle for Persia to be the nation to kind of rise up against Russia. We saw like the hate. I mean, they're just hated by everybody. Religion is pretty crazy so far. State religion, a lot of secular state religions, which is surprising. I wonder why. I don't know, but yeah, the religion map mode's not doing too much. Are these still the peasants of Punjab that are uprising? Yeah, so that's not that bad. They'll be okay, I guess. Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's only a matter of time. I mean, this campaign's going to continue to go on until the British have lost every single province in the. Wow, look at these guys just going massive. That could be another thing. Oh, and they've got some alliances too. That could be another thing. Is India forming up would be a big deal. Obviously, Hindustan first, and then India being able to, or is Punjab? Punjab is not Hindu. Sikh, I believe. State religion is secular though. All right, so never mind. I mean, Punjab can't really do that much. I don't believe you can form India. I don't know. I mean, well, no, I know that you can't form India in base EU4. I don't believe you can form Hindustan. I believe in the extended eras mod though, you can form Hindustan and then eventually India. I think. That might not be true actually. Yeah, actually, I don't think that is true. So Persia can also now go after Bhutan, which they do not have a truce with. The Ottomans, that truce is going to end right now, actually. So the Ottomans could technically go back after them. The Ottomans are no longer dealing with rebels, still allied to Brazil and Darfur. The Ottomans have to try something. Now, who's Greece allied to? Wow, so why does Austria have so many alliances? They also have a vassal, which is something to keep in mind. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Oh, did they take over Hanover territory? This is where Hanover was at, right? I thought so. I think they might have. Prussia not doing much. Oh, they're finally at war. Well, good for you, finally. So they're at war with Bavaria. That's a big deal in kind of the modern-day German region. This is going to be a very big war. It's kind of who is going to be the German nation. And I think this is going to be... This is the first war, if it's one-sided. I guess it could end in a stalemate, and, we still wouldn't know. But pretty crazy stuff happening. Ooh, Australia's made a landing in the British Isles. So they're not playing any games. They're going for real. Okay, so some new wars have popped up. We have Egypt versus Ethiopia. They'll be successful there. Mexico going after a tribe once again. The USA going to be very successful so far, too. This was a Bavarian Württemberg war, and they just called in their alliance Prussia. And Portuguese, just like we predicted, Portuguese Angola did, in fact, declare their independence from Portugal. The thing is, though, Portugal's got some major alliances. But Qing is on their side. They are on their side. Norway versus Bhutan, and Norway is probably just shaking in their boots right now because they know how aggressive Russia is becoming. A very, very aggressive Russia in 1887. We'll see if we have some sort of revolutionary Russia at some point. I'm really crossing my fingers that we're going to see something like that. I think, honestly, it could happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and focus in on Central Europe right now. This is a really entertaining part in the campaign so far. It's going to be a pretty big deal. Prussia's got a lot more alliances, but, they didn't lead the war. Prussia's just coming in for a friend. Now, does Prussia have claims to these lands? They do. They've got one claim. What about Bavaria? Bavaria does not have any claims to Prussian lands, at least. And is this... No, that's Frankfurt. Where is Württemberg? Oh, there they are. So they're a small nation. They've already been occupied by Bavaria, so it's not looking too good for Prussia right now. I'm also not sure if Prussia gets the ideas that Prussia normally gets in EU4. Obviously, the Prussian ideas in traditional EU4 is just crazy amazing. I don't know if they do or not. If they do, then they would probably be able to dominate any war. Not any war. I mean, I guess obviously facing Russia right now would be a big mistake. Yeah, Prussia will probably not be able to save their little buddies that Bavaria has occupied, just because they're also trying to... Whoa, look at that. So yes, Revolutionary France has lost everything in North Africa. That is crazy. That is insane. So yeah, Revolutionary France is not looking good. The Europeans are completely divided right now. There is no strong force in Europe at all. Really, right now, it's just North America. And all these tribes have been eaten away, I believe, by Mexico. There's only one remaining tribe in North America. And more than likely, Mexico will be taking that down very soon. It'll probably be Mexico. We'll probably see Canada eventually declare war for Danish Green Mark at some point. And I know what I'm doing there. I think I just need to say it forever now. it's just too funny. I cannot believe. I'm still in disbelief. I know that was several videos ago, but still. Anyways, Portuguese Angola is having some success going after Belgium. It's a pretty strong colony. The problem is that I don't know if they're going to be able to stand up to all of the powers that Portugal has on their side. That's the thing that really sucks for them. I don't know if they're even going to try to send anything over. Who are you allied to? Sweden. Okay. Sweden might get vassalized here, right? Could they technically get vassalized? Maybe. Ooh, Egypt took just a big old chunk. So again, here's the thing though. Egypt is allied to Russia. So even though Russia is, starting to really gain all the strength, Egypt is any of the great powers that could stand up to the Russian Empire. They're all allied to Russia, which is a big problem, a massive problem. I believe Qing hates Russia and vice versa. Yeah, so they probably won't be going at it. Actually, a lot of the world hates Qing except for Punjab, and that would be an excellent alliance if they form that. It'd be very, very smart of them. Now, they have high opinion of each other, right? No, Qing doesn't have a high opinion of Punjab, but vice versa, it's pretty high at 58. We'll have to kind of double check on these future alliances, because alliances are really going to be important in this campaign so far. Okay, so right now, Bavaria is losing. So Prussia's dominated at 97 war score. Whoa. It was a nationalist war that was declared too. I mean, if that means anything. Switzerland back at war with Revolutionary France. Russia is at war with Qing. Oh, crap. And that war just popped up. Holy crap. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so first of all, let's see how the Swiss are doing. They seem to be having some success. No, Brazil. What is Brazil doing there? Brazil is over there for... I have no idea. Oh, because they have that, the vassal. Is this... Oh, Sardinia and Piedmont getting their independence, didn't they? Oh, we're good for them. I don't know how. Maybe Brazil, released them voluntarily. Possibly. And, yes, all this is going to Württemberg, which is not being occupied by Prussia. Prussia should be getting this land themselves. Yeah, Prussia should not be giving this up to their friend. But it is Ulm, and everyone knows how dominant Ulm is. Okay, let's go ahead and view Eastern Asia right now. This is going to be a big, big battle. Now, I believe a lot of the Russian strength is still in Western Russia at the moment. Yeah, so they're going to suffer from a lot of attrition transitioning over this way. It's still not winter yet. Where are most of the Qing regiments at? I have no idea where they're at, actually. Oh, and they're fighting a huge war because everyone decided to join in. Well, actually, wait, no. They're fine. It's strictly Russia versus Qing. Aha. Oh, but a lot of people are at war with them. When did you declare war on Great Britain? Well, anyways, we'll have to see what happens, but this is a huge battle that's about to go down. I think Qing is maybe, I don't know where all their regiments are at, but this might be really bad for them. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Who is this? Why are they green? Oh, they're being occupied by Thailand. Wow. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.